Okay, we're back here at the Sunnyhill restoration area at the Blue House, because guess what? It's blue. That's what they call this area. Anyway, if you look, we are here. Okay, now I've made previous videos of maybe hiking down to about right here, and then of course we've hiked all of these trails, maybe not done this whole loop here. Okay, but my goal today is I got the mountain bike and we'll see how I do, but I'm going to try to pedal this whole thing and hopefully get all the way over to 464C, because it looks like it says the Moss Bluff trailhead, but you know, I've been there and I don't remember seeing an entrance to this river trail all the way along, so I'm going to attack it from this side. So let's get going. Anyway, I forgot to tell you, this is to get here from the villages. You just come straight out 42 over the Ocklawaha River and then make the first left to get to this parking lot. And you can see it's well patrolled. We got the police here, state law enforcement. The only thing that's missing, and I was going to avail myself of it, I don't see the portage on. It looks like they took it out. I don't know why they would do that. I'm going to have to take my backpack with me and hope I don't have an emergency, because I was going to, well, you know me, I'm always looking for the bathrooms and I can't believe there's none here. So I don't know if the Blue House is open. Let's take a look, see if the Blue House is open. Maybe there's a restroom in there. So I had never been inside before, and unfortunately, the guy in there was on the phone. I was going to ask him about the history of this place. But they did have a restroom in there. A lot of bees' nests here. But anyway, that's the Blue House. It's more or less just an office, little office complex, I guess, probably for some of the county employees. Like I said, I'd never been in there before. So anyway, that was cool. I'm glad I got to, like I said, you know, at least the restrooms were open. Now, I don't know, you know, what the hours are or anything like that, and I'm not sure if it's available to the public and he just did me a favor or not, you know. So it's, you know, I make these videos for people that come out from the villages, and if they're old like me, you know, usually that's something you got to pay attention to. All right, so let's get the bike out and get rolling. Should be a good day. We got right much sunlight left, and we'll see how far we get on the bicycle. We've already hiked over here, so we've done that before, and but hopefully we're going to get a lot further riding the bike than I could hiking, and do that river trail. If nothing else, it'll be great pedaling by the river. You know, I mean, the beauty here is astounding. I'm just surprised that I'm the only one here. Looks, well, there is a car. Well, it's probably the guy that was in there, and of course you got the super troopers here. All right, let's get going. So looky here. I don't know if this was on a previous video. Well, I mean, I got this section of the trail on a previous video, but that looks like all new wood. So maybe they've been in here doing some maintenance. Yeah, let's just walk out there real quick, show you that on the video. There's a lizard. Little guy. There he goes. So yeah, this is a hydrologic data collection site. This looks brand new, but this is what the river looks like. Hey, check it out. I got a plane coming over. All right. You know, we have a lot of those prop planes around here in Central Florida. You know, I tell you what, I don't miss those jets flying over my head where I used to live. You know, but I was going to show you this too. It looks like they've repaired this one too. So anyway, this is the trail that we're getting ready to do, and I've hiked down there quite a ways. If you take the right fork here, well, when you come out of the parking lot, you just make a left and come over towards the river. And now you can make this loop if you want a short hike and just go on around, or you can hike over to the tower, and we've been there on multiple occasions. But let's get on way down, and so far the riding's been pretty easy. You can tell the grass is well maintained. And you know, I don't understand. Everybody goes to the Santos Trail here in Central Florida. when you could come here and bike this. I mean, this is going to be a great bike ride. Maybe these are just hidden secrets or something, you know, but and they probably are, because when I first got to Central Florida, I would ask people, I'd say, where can I go mountain biking? Where can I go hiking? And they would always say, "I'll go to Silver Springs." Everybody knows Silver Springs, you know, that's where they made the James Bond film, you know. But I don't understand how they don't know about these areas. All right, let's get rolling. I'm just getting the tail end of that bird going up into the tree. And here's another one right here. So that's what I'm saying. If you're a bird person, which I am, there's 2 or 3 in that tree right there. But then you've got, well, there's one soaring up in the sky. Could be a hawk. Who knows? Beautiful. So yeah, we got the birds here at the Sunnyhill restoration area. But I just wanted to get this on the video. We've got this on previous videos, and if you could look across the way there, that's the tower that I was talking about. If you wanted to just hike to there and have a nice picnic, you know, I think that would be a good day. Like I said, the bees appear to be gone. At least the last time I was there, they were after me this summer. But we've had this on a previous video. See, there's 42 up there with the bridge. So I just pulled over. I can tell you, I'm fat and old and out of shape, man. You know, and you've seen all this before on previous videos, but since I'm out here doing this, once I make this turn right up here, that'll be about as far as I've hiked down this trail. Well, just beyond, maybe just around the corner. Now, look, did you see that bird right there? Man, that's a big bird. Okay, let's get on going. Okay. One thing I noticed on the bike, you know, when you're hiking, you just don't scare the birds like you do, I guess, when you're riding a bicycle. Because as soon as I get near one and I want to get the camera out, they fly away. so I don't know. All right, let's keep on going. So we're getting to where I hiked before. Good thing about making videos is you get to take a break a little more often than you would. But this was a nice view of the river, so I wanted to get this on, because you could see the grass starts right here, so I wanted to just get a view of the river. And of course, there's the sun up in the sky. And see, we've made the turn. We're coming on around. By the way, if you want to get in shape for mountain biking, this would be an excellent place to come, because that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm hoping to do some mountain bike trails eventually, because you know, you got to get your buttocks ready to go. You got to get those legs pumping. Riding through this grass, you can see it's nice and short. It's fairly flat. You know, bikes. I got forks on the bike, so it's bouncing around a little bit. So I do love this prehistoric look. Doesn't this look like something out of you know, the dinosaur age or something? So I'm gonna keep going, probably about another mile, and then we'll take another video just to show you, unless I see something unique. All right, let's keep going. So I'm coming up on 3 birds, but we do have a transition here. So see, if you look, I've been pedaling along. We're in virgin territory, by the way. This is all new for a video. So we're just pedaled along those trees for a while, you know, just looking at the river, and so now we're breaking out with a nice view of the restoration area again. So I'm gonna walk down here and see if I can get close to these birds and just leave the bike for a second. Maybe I can get them on the video. Let's see. So pedaling along, I'm fat and out of shape, man. I tell you, riding through the grass on dirt is a lot different than being on the pavement. It's beating me down. I don't know how much further I'm gonna get, but I want to get this body of water on the film, and look at this. I'm just riding along the trail. I'm probably about I don't know, maybe an hour into the bike ride or so. That's why I said I got to turn back. I can only ride for about 2 hours, folks, especially in this grass. But you know, and little couple notes about the trail. You know, I mean, you wouldn't want to do this on a hot day. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that, because you would get cooked. There is no shade. I don't know why they cut the grass so far down, unless they're baling it, but it doesn't look like they bale it. You know, why not just let that grow in natural and, you know, just keep this road right here cut? That would be what I would do. But anyway, let's check out this structure. I'm going to sit here on this picnic table for a minute. stairs don't look too sturdy. There we go. But the picnic table looks fairly new. That's nice. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I guess if you had a group of people, that'd be a place for them to sit. But I don't see why you wouldn't just sit here on this picnic table, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit. But, you know, we're just pedaling along. I don't know if you can see them three white things, but sorry about not getting the birds. Every time I try to get a bird, they fly off before I can get them on the video. But I am seeing a lot of a variety. There was one that was a hefty bird. I don't know if it was an eagle or a hawk, but that was one fat bird, man. And he looked mean. I wouldn't want him coming after me. All right, so let's take a break. And you know, here's another thing. Wonder why all this rock is here. Maybe during a hurricane or a flood, I guess to keep this structure from washing away. But this is a nice touch. I mean, suppose you were out here and a thunderstorm came up. You know, you're an hour from anything, at least. So you could always take shelter in here. And, you know, I'm always looking for shelters. Plus having a nice picnic table. Now, you know, you can bring a lunch and pedal down here. Maybe just have a meal and then pedal back. You know, that'd be a good, to me, I'm going to be turning around soon. Like I said, I'm going to rest a minute and stretch. And then I'm going to head on down probably to where it makes the turn. And then I'm going to have to turn back because that's the problem with these hikes and stuff is it's not getting out because you want to keep going. It's getting back, you know, especially because I don't get to take a break making video unless I see something on the way back that I think is unique. But that is beautiful, isn't it? Boy, I bet there's some good fishing in there. I don't know how you get out there, though. But anyway, we'll get some more video when we can get down the road there. So we're transitioning here. There's a bird. You see him flying? Yeah, we're just kind of traveling right along the river. I'm a ways down from that structure. But this is kind of what you see. And like I said, no shade. You wouldn't want to be here on a sunny, hot day for sure. But that's what it looks like. You know, it does baffle me, though. I'm the only person here, man. I haven't seen a single person. You'd think, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, we're not that far from the villages. I guess they just don't know anything about this, or this isn't their stick, you know. It is mine. I tell you, I'd much rather be here than in a gym lifting weights. I mean, I'll tell you what, my legs are getting a heck of a workout. Oh, by the way, just, you know, you always got to get some politics in the video. That if you didn't know Fauci was a communist, I think you know that now. He was telling people, you don't get vaccinated, you know, sometimes you got to be force people to do things for the good of the many, you know. And I'm like, you know, the whole damn thing don't make no sense. If the vaccine works and the booster works, what do you care if anybody's vaccinated or not? You know, I mean, I don't even understand that type of thinking. It just don't make no damn sense. And of course, we don't listen to Fauci here in Florida anyway. I ignore everything. Well, I can't ignore it because he's on the radio. I don't even know why they put him on the radio. It's stupid. I mean, who listens to that idiot? You know, he's wrong about every damn thing. How the hell the guy's got a job? Who knows, man? I tell you what, if I've ever disliked a person more, it would probably be Fauci, you know. All right, let's keep going. I think there's a bird right over there. All right, let's keep on going. Boy, I tell you, I'm getting tired, man. I'm going to hate the ride back, I'll tell you that. So I wanted to get this on the video. I am seeing some boats rolling by. Like one guy was on a jet ski. So there's the traffic, but if you look here, well, I can't ride through this, so that's why I'm off the bike. Figured while I'm here, but you know, one day I wouldn't mind just taking this because I'm curious what them white things are over there. Yeah, it looks like this road goes that way. So, well, you can see we're having a transition. We're getting into some trees and, well, forest, I guess you could call it. And so we're getting past the marsh here, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to keep going a little further. Someday I'll come back and see where this road goes, and we'll just make a video of that. Because that probably connects with the main area over there, I would think. So, boy, I tell you, there's just so much here to see. And, you know, here's a question for you. Maybe leave a comment below. You know, I see people biking around my neighborhood all the time. Now, would you rather be here biking by yourself? or with somebody, maybe a significant other if you knew somebody that biked. My wife didn't bicycle. That divorce should be final here soon. But you know, I mean, would you rather be here biking or biking around your neighborhood with cars and you know, other things that, you know, people, old people that might run you over? You know, I mean, especially where I'm at. But anyway, you see we're making a turn going this way. I'm going to go a ways further, and I got to walk the bike through this. Obviously, I can't ride through this. All right, let's keep going. Well, that's it for the bike ride today. Wonder who owns that. It looks like they bring an ATV down to their dock. What a setup, huh? Wouldn't that be cool to have that little piece of property right there? So I'm going to hike a ways down here. There's some sort of, looks like it's probably one of the mowers parked right there. They do break down from time to time. I want to get this other dock up here on the video. My legs are just giving out on me, man. I'm old and fat, and I tell you, just have to keep coming back here and trying to get a little further each time as I get my biking legs. But me biking through this grass. Well, check out the birds up here. Look at that. Hopefully I'm getting that on the video. They're all in formation, coming right over top of me. That's awesome, isn't it? Whew. Anyway, let me take a look back and just show you what I came down. You know, I'd rather be here than any place else, you know. Oh, my legs. I wouldn't mind, I might on the way back just take a break and hike over to those white things and let's see what those are. I'm real curious about that. But you got this dock coming up. I thought maybe I was getting to the dam. This is supposed to go all the way to the dam, but I bet that's a long ways further. All right, you guys, peace out. If I do that road, we'll get a little more on the video. And I'm going to get this dock when I get there. Hold on. So let's get this on the video. Boy, that's a nice looking setup, isn't it? It's got a lift to pull the boat out of the water. Looks like 2 chairs on there. Some sort of cabinet on the right there. Boy, just fishing off of that thing would be fun. Then we got one more dock down here, and I don't know what that structure is up there, but I got to turn back. I can't, my legs are just, they're toast. So maybe someday I'll get another video, and when I get in better shape, hopefully I'll get in better shape. Now that I'm bicycling again, come back and keep going. You can see where the bike is way down there. So I did have to hike a ways to get down here. But like you see, you just more or less going next to a forest. And why they cut this so wide, I wouldn't do it. I just, you know, stop right over here and stop right there. Seems like a lot of gas that they're wasting to keep this cut. All right, so this was the Sunnyhill restoration bike ride by the Ocklawaha River. I'm gonna walk down that road a little ways, because I'm gonna need to stop frequently on the way back. And that's why I have to turn back. I mean, I don't even know how many hours I've been riding. I don't know, who knows. I've already been through one radio program. All right, peace out. I'll probably tack on one more thing. We're gonna have to do the mantra on the way back, and we'll get that. All right. Well, I went too far on the bike for sure. I thought I'd just come down this road a little ways, but it is pretty cool because you're pretty close to the marsh here. You can see what I'm seeing, and this is the road. I'd love to go all the way over to that white thing, but it's gonna get dark before I get back, man. I can only go 500 yards before I have to get off the bike, so it's gonna take a long time going back. That's always the danger, you know, when you get out and you're doing an adventure like I like to do, and you know, you want to keep going and you want to see everything, and you got some curiosity about things, or at least I do, but then you got to get back. See, so let's just do the mantra real quick. Always got to finish off the videos. It's good to live in the free state of Florida, the free Republican state of Florida, where we have no jabs, no vax mandates, and no masks, under the great leadership of Governor DeSantis. Stay free. Hey, check him out. I tried to get him sooner. Isn't that beautiful? So anyway, I'm coming up on these white things. I didn't mean to hike this far, but I just, you know, you're looking off in the distance and it just don't look that far. But I got to know what, I've gotten close enough now, I'm not turning around. So let's see if we can find out what this is. Kind of weird to have it right out here in the middle of the restoration area. Here's a couple little birds right there. All right, I'll get another clip when I get over there. So I'll look this up. It's aluminum sulfate. Wonder why that's here. Seems kind of weird, but look at this other structure here. We got a pipe that goes down into the restoration area, and then it goes underneath the road and comes out over here. You can see the water flowing out of it. I'm not going to walk out on that dock, but and then we got these up here. I'm going to walk up here and take a look at these and then turn around, and that's it for the day probably. I can't imagine anything else that I'm going to want to be curious about. Would be nice to come back someday and leave the bike probably back there like I did today, and then just hike this on over and see if probably interconnects with the other trail, be my guess. But I don't remember seeing this when I hiked that trail a long time back. But at least we can get out on these, I'll get out on the dock. I don't see any birds or crocodiles in the water. I don't know, that one looks pretty old right there. So, but this one looks fairly sturdy. Let's at least get out on it real quick and see what we see at the end of it. It's a pretty cool, you know. You wonder, I mean, I guess they're sampling the water or something. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. The nails look fairly new. So, so this is the hydraulic data collection site, whatever that means. And then of course you got these gates right here. I'm not sure what that's for, but here's what I'm seeing. You can see the water down there. Pretty cool. I'm glad I walked down here. So, and someday we'll head that direction and see what's over there. All right, that's it for today. Well, let's get the other side. We might as well get this. So they do, and yeah, we do have a post here that shows the depth of the water. That's interesting. All right, let's get going. Yeah, look at that. I don't know why they just put some blue tape there. I would have put some of that do not enter tape, but you can see the boards are out on this one. So I'm not sure what if they're going to repair that eventually. But glad I looked at that and said, no, I don't think I'm going to go that direction. So I don't know how well this is going to come out on the video, but check that bird out. Look how long that neck is. Holy moly. And I got one more clip I'm going to add on. I got a tree on the way back. You got to see this tree. So check out this tree. Doesn't that look like something out of a Halloween horror story? Pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to add, you know, if you do come here, I mean, you're not going to see anybody. At least I didn't. I didn't see a single person. Well, a couple boats went by on the river, but that's about it. So, you know, not a single person. It just blows my mind. What a treasure. I mean, this is an amazing place. But and it's not that far, you know, like I said, from the villages. Bizarre. Well, I forgot to summarize the ride. It's bumpy enough. You need use some padded bike pants. I would recommend them, but not too unreasonably so. The thing I did like is that road is nice and wide, and so, you know, riding back, because, you know, I wasn't making any video, I was able to just you know, I probably got a crick in my neck because I was able to keep watching the birds and everything, because you don't have to keep your eye on the trail, and that's a nice feature for that bike ride. The other thing I would say about the ride is, you know, this is going to be a good place to train. You know, if you've been out of mountain biking like I have for quite some time, you know, and you want to get back into it a little bit, you know, or try to, you know, try to get your body to where you can ride some more aggressive trails, this would be a great place to train. That grass, some places it wasn't easy to pedal through. So my legs are shaky right now, that's for sure. And but anyway, I didn't get the back of this sign. Yeah, and also, if you're gonna come here, I plan on at least 5 hours, because you could sit at that picnic table and bring some food and maybe some soft drinks, or hell, even a beer, and just sit there and look out at the restoration area and make it stay there about an hour, and then just keep on going if you want to keep going, or turn back right there, but I didn't read this to you. This is the other side of the sign. Welcome to the Sunnyhill Restoration Area. An old farm residence was built here in the 1920s by George Elk, the first muck farmer in the area. And then you can read the rest. We've already read this before, but here you go. Here's what it tells you. Sunnyhill Farms contains nearly 4,000 acres along the historic Ocklawaha River channel from County Road 42 to Moss Bluff. So we didn't, I tell you, it'd be a long ride to get to Moss Bluff. But let's take a look. Maybe we can figure out, because, well, we're here, and I'm not sure if this is the road that I hiked across right here. Probably. So we only made it. If that's the road, well, I can't believe that would be it. That just doesn't seem, this looks like it might be it. Oh, and there's another entrance over here. So that might be a good way to come in. You could come in right here, and if this is a road, I know that entrance. I've been there before. I've just never tried to get over to this side. Maybe someday we'll just come back and hike it, or bike it. If come in, I'll check it out, and we'll figure it out. All right, man. Peace out. And I was hoping I might have enough daylight to look at that south track, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to weed eat it or not, or cut my way through, because that's the way it looked the last time we were there. But I don't have enough daylight. I think I only got about 40 minutes of daylight, and it takes about 40 minutes just to get to the spot where I need to see if I need to cut it or not. But I'll ride down there and use up what's left of the daylight anyway. All right, that's it for this video. You guys, peace out, stay free.